Hey guys, welcome back to some more Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. Welcome back. So last episode we went to the costume shop. We got the name, so we know that the guy that we're after is called Khan. We spoke to Todrick, of course, and he gave us the address of the Hotel Ubu, which is where he had the clown suit delivered to that hotel. So that's where we're going to be going today. We're going to be mooching around, you know, doing what George does, looking for some clues, and talking to some people and seeing what we can find. So we're going to head on over to the Hotel Ubu as we speak, and let's see what we can find, shall we? And yes, I think I've sorted out the audio's issue. I should now be louder than the game. The voices shouldn't be overthrowing my voice, and the music should be lower as well. You guys can let me know from this episode, as we're going to be hearing music and voices, so you can let me know if it's much better. So I apologise about the first 3 episodes. They're not bad. It's just a case of you may have to turn up your volume slightly higher to hear my voice. But I apologise. But it should be good. It should be good from here on. So let's get cracking. Hotel Ubu, we can see that there on our world map. So let's head on over to the Hotel Ubu. Here we go. We've got some thugs hanging around outside. See if we can talk to them, shall we?
Excuse me.
No? Nothing?
Yes?
Oh, okay. I didn't think he was going to say anything. Let's ask him some questions, shall we?
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
Okay. So yeah, I think it's going to be much better now, because even the voices for me are not that loud. So I'm hoping it sounds better for you guys. So, alright. So, don't know who Plantar is. Let's ask about the clown.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be fun?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Okay, buddy. Okay, I'm just asking. Do you know this
Do
guy?
you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you. I don't know it.
Alright. So, let's see if there's anything in our inventory that he might recognize.
have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
Okay. Very short and sweet.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No. I never saw it.
This guy does not know a lot, does he?
What does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
Oh boy, this hand's been everywhere. It's been down sewers. Just sewers. As far as I know, anyway. I don't know what George gets up to in his spare time, but anyway, let's move on.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Very sick. No, I'm absolutely fine. I just have weird stuff in my pockets. By the way, a pocket that's like the size of a wardrobe, because I can fit a ton of shit in this pocket. Anyway.
Forget it.
Exactly what George said. Let's talk to this guy then. Assuming this is his buddy.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I could have played this guy. Yeah. Anyway.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain.
George.
You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's.
Yeah, he's no more, as we know.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard pies, hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
A blanket to kiss him. Alright, do you know anything about this
Have
stuff?
you ever seen this clown's nose before?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No. I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. Nope, I don't.
There you go, buddy. It wasn't that tough.
What do these... Oh, never mind. Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats. Do you recognize this tissue? Think carefully now.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
ooh.
What the hell?
Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12.
If you say so.
This guy's got no idea, has he? No clue. God damn it, my shake and shock hasn't worked on anyone so far. What the hell?
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
Okay, buddy. Alright, well, that was pointless. Those two know absolutely Jeff all. So we could head into the hotel, but first, let's just take a look around. What's this? What does this say?
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this.
I mean, this does look like a pretty classy hotel. No, just nothing. Alright, what about the window?
The lobby was quiet, almost deserted.
Oh, not many people staying here at the moment? Oh, yep, just... Oh, okay, there's a back way around here. Let's have a look. What's around here? Okay, not much. In fact, we can't look at anything around here, but just because there's nothing here doesn't mean that this area isn't important, because it is. So just remember this, guys. Remember this back area. Alright, so for now, well, I guess we're going to go into the Hotel Ubu. Because we've got stuff to find, damn it. We need to find out... Well, first of all, we need to know where the Khan's room is. Ah, the Hotel Ubu. Boy, we got some interesting characters here. But let's go up to the reception desk first. Let's ask if this guy knows who Khan is.
I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Also, that guy had earplugs in. He's obviously not interested in this lady's beautiful piano song. Okay. Let's start from the beginning.
Do you know a man named Plantow?
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
I mean, not the worst idea ever.
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his left cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar.
Ah, interesting. See, it seems like a lot of people seem to be covering for this guy. So, but we'll get there in the end, don't you worry.
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so. Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
We already know his name well. What he's called, what we assume is his name.
What do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Oh, yes, I do. My big T-shaped tool.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So someone already got him with the shaken shot. God damn it.
What do you make of this tissue?
Do you wish me to dispose of it for you, monsieur?
Hey, no! It could be useful. I'm holding on to this.
As you wish, monsieur. Perhaps you would like a little plastic baggie to keep it in?
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
Nah, it's fine in my giant big ass pocket. Don't worry about that. Okay, so. Not a lot from him so far.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Let's talk to this gentleman, who I believe is quite important. I think he's in another Broken Sword game. I think he's in Broken Sword 3.
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable
yeah.
Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, yeah, this guy is super important, so just remember him, guys. That's all I'll say. Let's ask him some
Do you know
stuff.
a guy called Plantow?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of that to last me a lifetime.
Oh.
I'm, sure you have.
Yeah. Well, let's change the subject then.
Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer.
Hey, Marks
They are
Spencer's.
a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Alright, let's see what he says about our stuff.
What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
What about the mimes? Did you get them too?
All gone. Our streets are mime-free.
Sounds like heaven.
Does sound like heaven.
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know
Oh.
this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Probably not the best thing to say. What if this guy's in league with him?
Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
Okay.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude
Wow.
problem you've got there.
Yeah.
Does this goo-smeared tissue mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, let's ask. He knows Khan, so let's ask him about him.
What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
Oh.
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
Okay.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize
Oh.
my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
Oh, so this guy's basically here to just watch, like observe him, see what his behaviour is and see what he's doing. Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright, cool.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll be needing to talk to him anymore, but let's go talk to one of my second favourite side characters. I believe her name is Miss Lady Piermont. I might be saying that wrong.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought, but never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George.
Oh.
I am Lady Pierre.
Yeah, I was right.
The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Good old British lady. I love her. Yeah, there's a lot you could probably help me with, actually. I guess we start from the beginning.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
Quote
That's
marks.
correct, ma'am.
Quote
What's
marks.
the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is dick.
Precisely.
Oh. Dick.
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of him.
Who's
I'd
Kevin?
be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead.
Yeah.
Organizes fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets.
Oh, I'm sure
that
you do.
doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday.
Same thing.
I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. A wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hemel Hempstead. That was until last night.
What happened last night?
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers.
Oh, God.
He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
that shift in tone in her voice. She's like all happy, and if I see him, he's dead. He's done. Done did.
Who was the guy who led you on?
His name is Merlin.
Merlin. Okay.
Do you know what this is?
At a guess, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Good heavens, are you trying to alarm me?
It's true. He uses the name Khan.
He does. See if you
Do you
recognize
recognize
this guy.
the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin.
What?
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about. That's the man who spurned me.
Oh. Well, so is his name Khan or is it Merlin?
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
Yes. Please do. Please help me.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago.
Okay.
He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Okay, so we know that. That's good.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantar's briefcase.
Yep, I bet they do. Considering it is a briefcase, and that's what Plantar had at the start of the game. Okay.
Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
If I could get in there, I would.
So we know.
I have to go, ma'am.
So we know that the clerk, or the hotel receptionist, is lying. He knows exactly who Merlin/Khan is. Let's have another word with him.
What now, monsieur?
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
Okay.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Poop. So let's go talk to Lady Piermont again,
Thanks for your help, buddy.
because she might be able to help us out. If I remember this correctly. Again, it's been 3 years. I always tend to forget stuff in this game.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Okay, yeah, so there's nothing that we can show her unless we show her this again.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Okay, so that's not it. So it's something
I have to go, ma'am.
something to do with the clerk, I think. Or it might be a case of we have to try and snatch the keys? And he has to catch us, I think.
What now, monsieur?
Can you tell me which room the man in the photograph has taken?
Oh, no, monsieur. That information is confidential.
Okay. What about again?
Would it make a difference if I told you the guy
Okay.
in the photo was a murderer?
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty, sporting personalities, they all stay here.
Okay.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, you did, monsieur.
Alright, let's try and take the keys. I know he's going to tell
Thanks
us
for
off.
your help, buddy.
But I think, because what we need to do is we need to get Lady Piermont to distract him.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
No way. Alright. Well, I didn't look at this.
It was a magnificent old Steinway piano. I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a musical illiterate like me.
And just go bashing on any keys that you can spot. Alright, let's talk to her again.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I need your help. Yeah, there we go.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Yes.
I guess I am.
Good heavens, I must be dreaming.
I don't think so, ma'am.
Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
I'm hoping it's the key to Merlin's room.
Well, how can I refuse? I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Exactly. And you want to stitch him up just as much as me. Well, I just want info. I just want clues.
I say! You there! Flunky!
Flunky.
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Yeah, nice.
Over to you, my dear.
Thank you, Lady Piermont. So we have to grab the key before he comes back. There we go. Right, let's go. Let's head on up. You know what, guys? We might even be able to do this whole section today. Maybe. Let's see.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Okay. So we're in a room. Wow, these are quite fancy rooms. Let's just check around before we
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
camphor wood. Huh. Okay. Let's just check around. Okay, what about this? Bedside cabinet. Is there anything in there? Again, this isn't even the right room, but just in case.
The cabinet was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's important, but alright. So if we haven't got the key for his room, maybe we can get in there another way. I love this music, by the way. It's like one of the Broken Sword themes. Okay, we're in. Okay, let's search this room thoroughly as we can. Oh, I see a briefcase, so this has to be the right room.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Okay. Check the bed. It's a massive bed.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at the briefcase. That's what we came here for.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Oh, damn it. So whatever the contents was isn't in there anymore. Let's check his wardrobe.
There was nothing in the pockets of the pants.
Damn, so this is...
The pants were newly laundered and pressed with immaculate creases.
Okay. So this kind of is a bust then. Because there's nothing else for us to search for. So I guess we're just going to have to leave. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Guess who's home?
I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Yep, hide in there, George. Damn, this is so close. Oh no. He's changing his pants. He still had his clown pants on. Interesting. Oh, and he's leaving. Okay, we're good. Let's check them then. Oh, we've got some things.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found 2 items in the pockets of the pants. The first was an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues.
Okay.
The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Interesting. So that was it. And I guess the suitcase is still empty?
I
Yeah.
searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Okay. So, we have a matchbook.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut.
Club Alamut. Okay.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Okay. Right. Well, let's not go out that way. Let's go back through the window. And come out the other room. Just in case. Because it might look a bit strange us coming out of this room. So we'll make our way back out this way. Damn, George, you brave boy. Alright, and we'll head out this way. Whoa, boy, that was close. But we got some stuff, that's good. So he's using a fake ID. Passing himself as, like, off as an electrician or something. Let's go back down to the lobby. Alright, and I think, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. So I thought we'd get the Hotel Ubu done in one video, but I guess we're not going to because there's some more to this. But we'll do that next time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please drop a like on this video. And also, please let me know if this sounds better than the first 3 episodes. And it's fixed and sounds good to you guys. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, be healthy, all that good stuff. And you know, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. See ya.